Hello, I'm Vadani Arya. In this video, I'm going to give some tips for how to be more productive. We all like to be productive in less time, but how that is possible. More productive in less time. If you listen to my video, you will know I will give you some points that you will understand and you can use that points to become more productive. You must be working hard, becoming more productive as you want to increase your business sales. It will not help you if you work hard without good structure for your industry work. Before starting to work, you have to create a structure. I'm happy to give some tips that will help you increase production. Firstly, think about why I am not successful. Find out the reasons, and then once you know the reasons why you are not successful, then you can set up your program. You might think, am I not good enough at work? Too much of an introvert I am, or lack of confidence. Those are not the things that will stop you from more productive. Without a good plan, without setting the program properly, then there could be distractions and things like that. You cannot produce more. So if you want to be productive in less time, have a scheduled work plan. That is the important thing. It will help you if you create a spreadsheet, enter all your tasks, finish all the tasks you have allocated for the day, and you give a time also for that. I'll do this work in the morning, I'll do this work in the afternoon, allocate like that, and then give priority to the work, urgent work that you have to done in that day. So you will be, at the end of the day, you'll think, when you go to bed, you'll think, today I had a fantastic day, I have done all the work very well. And you will think like that. It will make you happy. Nevertheless, get priority to essential jobs and finish that first. That's important. You prepare a schedule the previous day and follow it up on the following day. Then you know what other works you have to be done. You have to give priority. Do not work with many projects. Most of us, including myself, work with many projects. Many entrepreneurs work with many projects. That will lead to a bit of a downfall. You might be having a few projects, but do not try to work on those at one time. So, say you are a writer, you are writing a book, do this writing today. Tomorrow, you are doing affiliate marketing, do that the following day. It's like that you allocate the time and your projects in order to finish it as early as possible and in less time as well. Some people say there's no point in having a few projects. If you are capable of managing and if you are knowledgeable enough to manage those projects, you can do that. And advise the people to have only one task. When you see the win, you could move on to the other plan. The people say like this, you can have few projects, but concentrate on one project. And when you see some wins, you can move on to the other project. That quickly said, the reason for someone to have a few projects is to make sure that you can try the harder if you fail in one. Try the other one if you fail in one. That's the reason people have few projects. You have learned why the failed projects failed. You know the reason. So you start another one, you go on to the other one and use the reasons, you found out the reasons why you failed. You can use those solutions in the next project. Set your goals, but start small. That's very important. Do not ever set big goals. That is difficult to achieve, and you will become discouraged and demotivated. As you feel overwhelmed, and try to leave that at some point. If you if you set big goals, you might leave at some point. Starting small and winning helps with increased confidence. That's the thing, increase confidence. This morning I was going to have a meeting. The person from US, he set up everything and he wanted to talk to me on Zoom. He gave me the wrong link. I couldn't get through to it. Then he said, I'll give you a link for Skype. Tried it a few times. Give you a link for Skype. And he gave me the link for Skype. Unfortunately, I have the Skype, but I didn't use it for a long time. I forgot the password and everything, but still, I didn't want to miss that conversation with this person. I tried everything, I got it. So I was so happy that I got it. And I had the conversation, I didn't miss it. So like that, when I started the Skype, I didn't have confidence. I thought, I am not going to achieve this, I'm not going to do it. But I have done it and I had the conversation. It was a success as well. Set a deadline for your goal. Have a belief in yourself. That's what I have to. I believed in myself that I will do that, and I just tried. I did that. And your purpose. Determine that at what point you are now. What obstacles do you want to overcome? Do you require more knowledge? What organizations and groups to interact? That interaction is important, because without interacting with the people, you will not gain much knowledge. You will stay with the knowledge you have. When you interact with the people from the same industry, you gain more knowledge. What are the benefits to you? Write down as many as possible. So like this, list all the possibilities. Create relationships is very important. Just now I told you have to have relationship with the industry, with the people from your industry, because to acquire more knowledge, that's the important reason about your niche, and spread the word around you as well. So when you meet the industry people, they will talk about you to the others. Others will come to know about you. At the same time, both parties will share the knowledge with each other. Interaction with the people, learn to interact. As an entrepreneur, you must interact with anyone freely, noticed either on the internet or in the offline business world. If you hesitate to move around in the business society, it will take lots of time to learn the business reality and the general issues about the business. Self-promotion. You have to promote yourself and your business. Whenever you get an opportunity, you have to carry your business cards in everywhere you go. When you see, if I give this business card to this person, it might become useful. You are not sure, but still, you don't want to miss that opportunity. Then you will come back home, should I give him the business card? That's the self-promotion. So wherever you go, when it's possible, you give your business card. And also further, if they get looking at your business card, if they become interested, you can talk to them as well about your business then and there. That is again, so who knows, you might meet a person who in the same industry, but you never knew about that person before. When you give the business card, the person will be the same as you. And both of you will start to talk and start to share the knowledge as well. That's a good opportunity to gain more knowledge and gain more views, gain more acquaintance. Outsource your work. Most entrepreneurs try to do all the work themselves. That includes me as well. That is one of the reasons I'm struggling to become successful. I don't outsource my work. You have to outsource your work. You have to set a budget and include an amount for outsourcing the work and follow that way. Otherwise, it will become difficult to become successful. When you get help from experts in one line of your project, you will also learn something from it. A couple of years, 3 years ago, I used to outsource everything. I learned a lot from that. And now I don't do it because I thought I can do everything. That's wrong. You can save your time, you can use your time on more productive work. Manage time and money. That's very important. The management of time and money is very important in business. The money management, you have to learn to manage the money. Even in your personal life, if you don't know to manage the money, you will run into debts. There's no two words about it. Sure, you will run into debts and you will have problems. So you have to learn to manage the money. The business becomes worse. You have to, if you don't manage the money and business, you will fall into big trouble. You will not know how much money is coming in and how much money is going in. That is the cash flow. You have to set up the cash flow to manage your money first. Then you know that at the end of the day, if you enter it accordingly, setting up a cash flow, and if you are not entering it properly, that's no use. You have to record all the transactions in a day properly in a cash flow. Then you will know how much money you are left with and how much money you are overspent. And at the same time, set a budget as well if you don't follow the budget. Say, for example, you are buying things for your production, materials. So set a budget for, say, $2,000 you are going to spend. Then check whether you have, for a month, whether you have spent $2,000 or more. If you have spent more, you have to start to investigate why I spend more money. And if you have spent less as well, you have to investigate why I didn't spend enough money, because maybe I didn't do the production very well. So these things are very useful. The budget and the cash flow is very essential to accounting statements you have to have for a business. That's very important. Avoid distractions when you're working from home. Small business, most of us work from home. Avoid distraction. The kids, the neighbors, the relatives, the people around you will try to disturb you, and they will not take serious about your business. So you have to be careful. You have to safeguard yourself. Keep an allocated space for you to work, and at the same time, display your schedule so that others can see that. Nevertheless, do not forget to include time for family and emergencies in your plan. That's also very important. You cannot neglect your family. Family comes first. Networking. Almost everyone in the business world needs to network. Otherwise, we will not know. It's impossible to become successful if you are not networking. However, my question is, does anyone get the maximum benefit of networking? Of course, we all get the benefit from networking because you build relationships. Who knows, one of them might come along to work with you. You might be able to collaborate with someone if you network, and if you meet people only, you will know what is happening and who will help you. But it's useful, and also the knowledge you earn from networking. Networking is one of the most important things. These are all important tips to become successful in it. Not only setting up a business, you have to become successful in the business, and also beyond that, keep the success forever. You can be successful. This year is a very successful year for me, and you start to sort of ignore and become take it for granted. I will be successful all the time. It doesn't work like that. Next year you might go down immediately. So have your growth, grow your business and have your growth consistently. Check on that to have your growth. These are the things that you have to keep in mind and follow it to bring your business as success. I hope you like these tips. If you are a success entrepreneur, small business owner, you like these tips. If you like it, please share it and subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you. Bye for now. I will see you in another one. Thank you.